How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for Deadpool 2. This is a part of the Attack of the Franchise series, where we are covering all the Fox X-Men movies, leading up to my review of Deadpool and Wolverine. If you guys could, give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2024. I'd sure appreciate it. And thank you for everybody who has recently subscribed to the channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you so very much. Now let's get into this review. And let's start with the cast. We have Ryan Reynolds coming in as Wade Wilson. Joining the cast, we have Josh Brolin as Cable, Julian Dennison as Fire Fist, Morena Baccarin as Vanessa, TJ Miller as Weasel, Zazie Beetz as Domino, Corinne Soon as Dopinder, Leslie Uggams as Blind Al. We have Brianna Heidenberg playing Negasonic Teenage Warhead. We have Jack Casey playing Black Tom Cassidy. We have Sonima Katsu playing Kikyo. We have Stephen Kreplik playing Colossus. We have Rob Delaney playing Peter. We have Louis Tan playing Shatterstar. We also get Bill Skarsgård playing Zeitgeist. We get Terry Crews playing Bedlam. We get Brad Pitt playing The Vanisher. Who else? We get a version of the Juggernaut in this, it's Ryan Reynolds' voice, and he's amazing. He's amazing. I absolutely love the scene where he finally meets the Juggernaut, and he's like, "Oh my God, Juggernaut! I just want to say I'm a huge fan." And he starts rambling off comic books that Juggernaut was in. Oh my God! Right before he gets ripped in two. Oh my God! I was fucking dying, laughing so hard. Just to catch up the story a little bit. We have Cable coming from the future back to kill Julian Dennison's character, because Julian Dennis becomes very much a bad guy in the future and kills Cable's family. The whole movie is Cable trying to kill Fire Fist, Julian Dennison's character, but getting thwarted by Deadpool, who is trying. In the opening of the movie, Vanessa gets killed. And it's Deadpool trying to find his purpose and finding a way to kill himself for he could go be with Vanessa. Every time Deadpool dies, he has a moment with Vanessa in the afterlife, and Vanessa's like, "This isn't your time. Your heart's not in the right place," and all this stuff. And he realizes that he needs to help Fire Fist not to become that kid. After two pretty big elaborate fight scenes with Cable finally goes to Deadpool and is like, "Look, this is why I have to kill him." And Deadpool's like, "No, let me try to help him. If I can't help him, then we'll kill him." And Cable will, which that scene right there is brilliant and fucking funny, because he's fucking Donald Ducking it with the baby legs, because he's been ripped apart by Juggernaut, and he's growing his legs back, but he's straight Donald Ducking it, Winnie the Pooh in it. He's got his fucking dick hanging out and all this shit, and doing his Basic Instinct thing to Cable and all this shit, and it's so fucking funny. But let me tell you, one of the big things about this movie is Zazie Beetz. Dude, she 100%, I would say, almost stole this movie from Ryan Reynolds and Cable. Cable was kind of like a third-tier character after Domino gets introduced to the movie, which, don't get me wrong, he plays a great Cable. I love this version of Cable. It's pretty awesome. It's not comic book accurate anyway, but it is fucking dope. But Zazie Beetz, man, she steals it. The whole, like their talk when they're recruiting for X-Force, like they're back and forth that Luck's not a superpower, and she's like, I think it is, and it just goes back and forth, and it's fucking so goddamn funny. Rob Delaney as Peter, it's just too perfect. And like he's just like, I'm signing up because it looked fun. And Deadpool's like, you're hired. You know what I mean? Instantly hired. The final fight scene with Colossus versus Juggernaut with Yukio and Negasonic Teenage Warhead is just a great fight. And then having Julian Dennison go through the Essex school for whatever they call it, for orphans or whatever, which is a play to Nathaniel Essex, Mr. Sinister, who never gets touched on. We never ever see him. I wonder who they were going to cast as Mr. Sinister, Nathaniel Essex. I do wonder that, and I would love if anybody has a thought on who that was, or if they've come out and said who they were going to cast as Mr. Sinister. I would love it. I know a lot of people said like John Hamm and stuff like that, but I don't think he would have been good. But overall, I think this movie is just brilliant, and it just ramps up the ability of the first movie. The opening sequence to the Ashes song from Celine Dion is so brilliant, and that having Deadpool dance, it's like a James Bond opening, and it's so brilliant. It's so cool. I absolutely love this. And going back and rewatching this for this series for you guys was just absolutely so much fun to get to see these movies over again. Like, it's just so fun. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The story is a 4.5. The cinematography is a 4. The characters are a 4.5. The design is a 4.5, which brings our total to 4.375. Let me know down below in the comments, guys. Have you seen Deadpool 2? Are you a fan of Peter? Do you wish we could have got the Vanisher in later films? I sure do. Thank you, guys. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2024. I'd sure appreciate it. And I will see you in my next review. Bye.